2124. Excuse me, 2124. Yesterday was 123, 123, 123. So I'm super blessed, super grateful for me being able to be more intentional going into what I believe is my new year. I made a video. New year for me is in March. But this is a time, to be intentional, to, express gratitude for how far you've come within the past couple months. Throughout the past 12 months, I've grown tremendously as a leader of many, as a brother, as a son, and just as a business owner as a whole. I've grown so much. And so throughout this entrepreneurship journey, it truly is a testament to how long are you willing to stand the test? How long are you willing to, remain grateful for what you do have, at the time? Because throughout everything that I've been doing the past 3.5 years since I've been in the business realm, I've been chipping away at it. I've reached high levels of success, and then I've lost it, and then I had to regain it, and then I lost it again. And so I done taken a lot more L's than anything within the past 3.5 years. It hasn't been 4 years since I've been doing business, but even when it came to sports, it took more L's. Nah, I'm lying in terms of games, but in terms of mistakes that I made more mistakes than big plays. And so it's all about, how long are you guys once again willing to stand the test and remain grateful for what it is that you do have now. And as I always talk about, this is an over life thing, not an overnight thing. So consistency, believing in oneself and believing in one's ability is everything, but also being clear and specific with what you guys are looking to get done. A lot of times people, put things out into the universe, but they're not specific, and then they'll receive it in one way, shape, or form, and then they'll be like, okay, this is what I was seeking, but I wasn't specific, so therefore the universe is, or God is just going to give you anything. And so if you ask, for instance, and affirm, I should say, I'm so happy and grateful that I'm making more money, but you're not specific on how much more money you're making, on when you want to make that money by. You'll receive the money, and you find $1 on the street, a penny on the street, and be like, yo, my lucky day. No, you were seeking it. You asked that, you affirmed that, and you received $1, which is more money, right? But you got to be clear and specific with your guys' goals. So, whenever I do set goals, for example, I'm so happy and grateful I am making 25,000, by September 1st, 2024, let's say. Like, be specific with your goals. I gave you guys an amount. I affirmed that it was already done, and then I had a time frame on it. So, with your guys' goals, same thing. I'm so happy and grateful now that I've discharged X amount in debt, by February 2nd, 2024. So be specific. Parking out here in Philly is crazy. Like, you gotta literally be on wary so that, cause there ain't no parking. But yeah, for me today is definitely a monumental day. We got the camera with us. We've been shooting some things, vlogging a little bit. But a monumental day, as in, me just being able to get more clear, right? I've been able to finally put together the final touches on YBC University, which will be here 1/11/2024. I could have had it released by today. Like I said, did the final touches and everything last night. Last night I was just grinding. I didn't go out. I was with my brother. They played the Cardinals, and they took a loss, sadly. Um, and not even sadly, it was just honestly a blessing so that, they could get things they need fixed before heading into playoffs. But it's part of the game. Anyways, we was just cooling, relaxing, and you know, I had my notebooks out, and we were just intentional with it. You know, things that I need to get done. I was getting some editing done. I got so much content with the camera, with my drone, with multiple other live streams from my mentorship, recordings, etc., that I still got to drop, in which I haven't, but I want to be able to edit them. So I'm working with DaVinci Resolve. I'm always a work in progress. Always master my craft, figuring out ways that I can grow, and I'm learning this editing stuff so that I could be able to edit more videos, more content, etc. within the university, within all of my platforms. So as Nipsey always talks about, he always talks about cutting out the middleman. Why not learn how to edit if I'm already shooting? I'm shooting for myself a lot of the times, and then why not learn how to edit it myself? And it's honestly fun. It's a little craft within itself. But above all else, for me, I just wanted to come here, make sure that you guys are intentional, being specific with your guys' goals. Um, I don't really have too much for you guys other than I'm gonna be out in Philly for the next 3 weeks. So if you guys are on the East Coast, feel free to reach out. We could definitely get some things going. I wouldn't mind meeting up with you guys one day out of the week, 1 to 2 days out of the week, getting and building out here in Philly.
Welcome to the Mercedes-Benz Customer Assistance Center. You can also visit us on the web at www.mdusa.com.
I just want to talk to y'all.
How can I help you?
Turn it off.
Sorry. You can say, I think you want to talk to someone from roadside assistance. Is that correct?
No. The phone must have pressed it on accident. But yeah, just wanted to come here, make sure y'all are intentional. You guys have goals set, not only for 2024. I talked about this on one of the lives about a week or two ago, but setting goals for 2030, setting goals for 2040. I met up with a couple of different business partners, and I was talking with them, and I was just like, if you think about it, when we were younger, the smart kids, when it came to a word puzzle or a maze, would always start at the end of the maze and work their way to the beginning. They would reverse engineer the maze within, in essence, and they'd be able to get through and get to the beginning a lot quicker, because a lot of times our goals, the things in which we set out to do, we think of as so extreme that, we don't ever, and we just continue to push off things because we think it's so far away, when really our goals, our desires are really right, on the tips of our fingers. And there's just a couple things we got to grow through, and things in which we just continue to go through a cycle of staying in the same place until you've figured out. It's like a level. Like once you can't go to the next level if you haven't figured out this level. And so once you do, finally get your head around that information, or once you do finally get to that level and do level up, you become a lot more aware of it. And so today specifically, people are funny as fuck out here. Today specifically, I just wanted y'all to be intentional. Wanted to hop up on here with y'all. My guy Tony says bet my birthday. And make sure that you guys are also setting 2030 and 2040 goals, right? That's where I was going with it. So not only 2024 goals, being intentional with this year, but being intentional with the next 10 years, the next 20 years. And that's where the true power comes. Is knowing that 2030, 2040, I have these goals. Now I could set SMART goals, specific, measurable, attainable, and realistic and timely goals to achieve the things in which we do have for 2030 and 2040. And then you'll also realize the problems that you are facing maybe at this time, they're minor, and those are nothing compared to what you are asking of for 2030 and for 2040. So it just reminds you of, the bigger picture, and where you're truly headed, the things in which you are set out to do. But also, above all else, make sure that we are setting those SMART goals. And, so within this year as well, too, don't just set yearly 2024 goals, set specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, timely goals for the whole overall new year goal. So set quarterly goals. By March, I want to have this, I want to have obtained this, and these are the things that I got to do to get these things done. And that's how I've manifested so much, and that's really the law of attraction and manifestation at its finest. You know, you got to be specific with it. You got to be intentional with it. So today, I want y'all to make sure y'all are intentional with your goals, with everything you set out to do. All right, let's go check on these bowls. It's been a good little minute. Fitted from head to toe. Not a step for New Year's. How you doing? Thank you. Appreciate it. Is there agave on here? Is there agave or honey on here?
It's
Honey? Can I get a side of some agave? My God, Junkie Nuts is love, bro. Where y'all tuned in from? What city? Appreciate you. I had to cop some essentials, some acai bowls out here in Philly. It's a go-to every time. It's only right. Start off the day with the acai bowl. High vibrational fruit and foods. Got a little power bowl. I should have got hemp seeds in it, but we got Charlotte, North Carolina. So what's your guys' goals with consumer law? What are some things y'all want to accomplish going into this new year? What are some things that you guys want to, whether you're watching the replay or whether you're here tuning in live, what are some things that y'all want to learn from me when it comes to Title 15, Chapter 41? What do y'all want to get more clear on with the FDCPA, with the FCRA, with Truth in Lending? It took off. What are some things y'all want to get clear with? I'll be forgetting this baby got a little kick on it. Y'all let me know in the comments. My assistant's calling me. What y'all want to learn from me, from in terms of consumer law? Let me know, family. There ain't nothing y'all don't want to learn from me. Y'all got it all figured out. Y'all got all the information y'all need from me. We did that. We gave y'all that much in 2023. How to be free, be financially free, and obtain assets. That's exactly what we are going to get into in 2024. Actually, a little bit, probably in March, as I take on the lead management of this property, of this complex. This guy whom is building up a commercial space, he's about to have me lead it so that he can help mentor me. He's got a multi-billion-dollar real estate empire. Damn. Like, what's up? People, like, what's up, my God? Are they for real? People cannot drive out here, yo. I don't know what's good with them. I'm right here at downtown Philly. I should have showed y'all, bro. Just stopped in the middle of the street, like, okay. That's what we're doing here. We're right here by the Jefferson outpatient imaging by the hospital. That's the one thing I do not like about this city is how bad traffic is. It's the, well, not traffic, the parking. These streets don't make no sense. Whoever built these was slow. We right here in the city for real. United States Courthouse. Huh. We right here in the city, man. Let me make sure I'm going the right way. Yeah. We by the water, man. We got waterfront views. Yeah, so in terms of the event, what do you guys feel would be best, in May or in July? I'm debating between one of those two. May, July, or August. May, July, or August. The month of June is the month I was going to do, but then when I was just at the reservation, this past week, a couple days ago, I was talking with my cousin, and he's about to take me to, and really get me more submerged within the culture, but he's about to take me to some farmland that our tribe does own. And one thing about the Pueblos is they own all of their land outright, not by any treaty, not by any contract. They own the title. Like a lot of these other, and we weren't gifted any of our land. Like it was our land before, and it's still our land. And so that's the one thing that is different from Pueblo Nation versus any tribe here in America as a whole. And my uncle, he was telling me all this information. He worked for our tribe out in DC to help get them nationally restored. And I don't state recognized because, and I was talking about this on the live that I did 2 days ago on the way up here to Philly from Salt Lake. That was yesterday, it was 2 nights ago. And yeah, it was 2 nights ago, and Salt Lake headed to Philly. My days feel blended because yesterday I didn't even get no sleep because I literally got in at Philly. Well, the only sleep I got was me being in and out of sleep. On the flight from Salt Lake to Philly, it was a red eye from we took off at like 11:40, and we got to Philly because of the time change at 6 a.m. and like 6:40. No, I didn't get to my boy's spot till like 7:30 after waiting for a lift and whatnot. And then the game was at 1, so we had to leave at like 11:45. And then I worked out before as well too. And so I got probably like 2-3 hours of sleep yesterday. So my days feel blurred. But so yeah, I was thinking though a lot on, and to continue my story, let me show y'all the views here. The views here by the water are crazy. Let me show y'all, man. Obviously not the construction, but the bridge, water right here. July, it's my birthday in July, so that would be a great birthday present. What city are you tuning in from, Junkie? Let's see if we got you on the map. I see North Carolina in here. I am gonna be up in North Carolina for one of the events. Yesterday I did map it out as May, so I'm a little more leaning towards May rather than July, but I'm open to doing whatever would work best for the collective. But May or July. As of right now, I did set out the dates already for May. I was going to be doing an event every Sunday or every Saturday, Tuesday, uh, or Friday. I gotta look on the calendar. I set it up to where it's 3 times a week, 3 events a week. I'm gonna be in like Southern Cal. 2 days later, I'll be in Northern Cal. 2 days after that, I think I had one in either Seattle or in Oregon. Um, and then from Oregon, I was gonna go somewhere to like the Midwest, so that'd be somewhere in Chicago. So really just going up the coast, up the West Coast, then throughout the middle of the region, and then working our way from down all the way to Texas. So starting in Chicago, I said Chicago um, or Michigan. I think I'd put or Tennessee, one of the two, and then after that I put Texas, and then why is this gate open? And I put Texas. I'm about to lose y'all because I'm in the garage. uh, Then I put Dallas. I might even throw Austin in on there. And then from Texas, I was going to hit North Carolina. From North Carolina, I was going to hit either the Philly area, New York area. I can't think of what order. And then after that, to finish it off, Orlando, and then Miami. So that was going to be the tour. Yeah, North Carolina, I said North Carolina right after Texas for sure. So I mean, those are two big airports too, so just thinking in terms of what makes the most sense, even just for price, going from Dallas all the way to North Carolina. So yeah, for me, I'm excited for the tour that is coming in 2024. Like I said, I'm still seeing what will work best. So I want to see what's going to work best for the collective. So if y'all feel, dang, where's my cab? Oh. If y'all feel that July will be better, we could fix it to July. If you guys are rocking out with May, then we'll keep the dates as such with May. I'll drop in the Discord a picture of the dates that I have so far and the cities that I have. But also continue dropping what city you guys are in here on the lives. I'm gonna be asking you guys, like I mentioned, every single live. But above all else, family, I'm heading into the complex. I just wanted to let y'all know, be intentional going into this new 12-month reset, and think about things you didn't get done last year. Think about things you could have done differently to achieve the things in which you did set out. Once again, set SMART goals, specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, timely goals. Make sure that you guys are setting with those SMART goals quarterly goals. So those are going to be the SMART goals leading up to the end of the year. And also get really clear with where you want to be in 2040. With where you want to be in the next 10 years. Reverse engineer your goals. It's as simple as that. When it comes to consumer law, drop down in the comment section. If you guys are watching the replay, things that you guys want to learn more of from me within the sub-chapters in which I do teach, even just other things, differently. And so to finish off what I was mentioning to my guy, different things in which I am going to bring forth to the platform is different avenues. What he said, what he mentioned he wanted. He said to how to obtain assets. So I am going to be, like I mentioned, so there's going to be commercial real estate, multifamily investments. I am going to be taking on investors, and that's why I'm building the community I am when it comes to consumer law, when it comes to showing you guys how to clean up your guys' own consumer report, because I know the capital that is accessible with leveraging both personal and business credit. And so with being able to acquire that funding, now we're able to go out and invest that. And I'm going to show you guys how to liquidate these credit cards. I'm going to show you guys different manufacturer spending plays so we can get higher limits on credit cards, so that we can therefore liquidate these credit cards to invest in the different assets and create cash flow for ourselves. Cash flow is king. The best assets always to obtain is going to be gold, natural resources, gold, silver, things that we're always going to need that you can't make more of. Not diamonds, gold, silver, even platinum, copper. I'm always rocking copper. Things that we're always going to need are things that are smart to invest into. Different, real estate is always going to be the way as well too when it comes to creating a true empire. Commercial real estate is the route to go. Having multiple doors is the route to go. You could have one house that you pay hundreds of thousands or millions for, but that's only one door in and out. If you got multiple doors, that's multiple people paying rent, and that's cash flow. Cash flow is key. The more doors, the better. No matter if it's if you got somebody renting out that couple $100,000 mortgage, that $1 million mortgage, and you guys are paying a couple thousand a month, and you guys are barely breaking even or getting any net gain because it's only one door. But if we got, even if it's the same amount of net gain from one door when it comes to multifamily, within multifamily you're going to have multiple doors, so that net gain is going to be adding up on top of itself. And so commercial real estate, multifamily real estate is the best way to go. Give you guys some podcasts and some things that you guys can start learning on your end. You guys can start listening to the Bigger Pockets podcast. They give a lot of real estate game, and then also some things that I've been investing into the past couple of years is crypto. Crypto is about to take another. It's going to be a huge move coming here real soon. I believe that before we do see some more bullish push, we are going to get some more retracement and some more pullback. So this will be great times to invest into when we do see pullbacks on the downside, when we do see it start to move towards a bearish trend. These are great times to invest because overall long term we are moving to a digital era and a digital age. A lot of people throughout the pandemic, a lot of companies throughout the pandemic were cashless. They didn't have any cash to get back, etc. They are going, and the dollar as a whole is going to be gone very soon. And so it is vital to learn about cryptocurrency. There's some wallets you guys can get. You guys can get Exodus. You guys can get crypto.com. I really use Exodus and crypto.com the most. So those are the two I'm going to give you guys. Learn how to day trade. Learn how to trade options. Learn how to trade within the foreign exchange market. The Forex is actually what got me started into learning about crypto. I started with foreign pairs, USD, JPY. A lot of people have a conception of Forex because of a lot of these network marketing companies out here that do give Forex a bad rep. Forex, though, has been around for since the beginning of money. People have been trading the dollars as a whole, the US dollar with every other currency. So this isn't something that's new for the way. These are things that have been going on. These financial markets are literally happening right in front of our face, every single day. What crypto do you recommend to invest into? XRP is always going to be a great one. Cardano is a real good one as well too. And then Ethereum. I'm going to just give you guys those three. But above all else, do the studying for self. Know the use of them, of each coin, and we got a lot coming for you guys as a whole. So the biggest thing though that we do have coming is going to be commercial real estate. I feel the biggest thing is going to be the commercial real estate. That's what we're really getting y'all geared up towards. And then, from there, once you guys have tapped in with the mentorship, the university, even within the university, I'm gonna show you guys how to, stack credit cards, etc. Just get maximum funding on the credit side to where with the funding, that's why it's important. And I'm gonna give you guys different podcasts. What I'm here to do and show you guys how to do is just receive access to funding so that you. All right, we was in the elevator. I will have a route and a program and where I will take on investors within the YBC community, and that will be within the commercial real estate space, and that is it. Outside of that, I can connect you guys with, if you guys are looking to learn how to trade, an investment group in terms of the crypto markets and the other markets. But me specifically, in my movement, we're going to be focusing on multifamily apartment units, and those are what I will be taking on investors for. So I appreciate y'all. Hope y'all have a blessed day. Hope y'all have a blessed start to the new year and are intentional. Let's get it from